So we've been in a crisis situation with a couple of clients going live at the same time. And what's happened is that a lot of the things that I put in place as processes and ways of working hadn't really been embedded as I expected them to be. So when the pressure comes, you're only as good as your lowest common denominator. And it's pretty clear to me that the lowest common denominator wasn't even on the board. So it's been quite difficult because in a crisis, you kind of have to put something new in place to handle the crisis, which is, if we'd followed the stuff I put in place, would have been the same thing, but we went to a different way of doing things just for these 2 weeks. So now the hard thing is going to be transitioning back to what we had before. And it's just one of those things that it's unfortunate, but you got to save your business before you save your process. So that's going to be, that was hard sort of watch. And at the same time, I had some personal stuff going on, which also meant I wasn't involved in everything, which is also hard because you're dealing with personal stress and you're dealing with work stress, which we all go through at stages of our lives. Well, good is the recovery. So, having had that intervention and sorting it out, it's nice to get out of that crisis mode and see the light. Also to see the business respond, the people working together well. Those are all positive, good feeling things. Well, yeah, it goes back to my original thing around when you embed something, you have to make sure it's embedded. You have to make sure that the people that are in the roles can actually do the job and be objective about that. And I think, I've had those gnawing doubts for a while about certain things, but I haven't acted on them. And that's the lesson is when you have that gnawing doubt, instead of sort of putting it away, sometimes forgetting about it, you need to actually drill into that, because that's the warning sign, the signal that something's going to happen. And don't, there's that saying, the calm before the storm. When it's calm and there aren't issues, that's kind of when you need to be looking for them if you've got those nagging doubts.